What if the actress with one of the cleanest reputations in Hollywood suddenly found herself dragged into a storm of controversies? That's exactly what seems to be happening between Anna Kendrick, Blake Lively, and Justin Baldoni, three names you'd never expect to see in a tangle of lawsuits, tense interviews, and behind-the-scenes drama. How did it all come to this? And more importantly, what details is everyone missing? Today, we're delving into the layered feud that's threatened to upend careers and overshadow entire movie productions. Anna Kendrick began as a bright-eyed Broadway kid who snagged a Tony Award nomination at just 12.
Mama thinks I'm living in a convent. Why do sage-struck maidens clamor to be acting in the drama?
Her early breakout in the Twilight Saga introduced her quirky humor to audiences worldwide, and it wasn't long before everyone recognized her name from Pitch Perfect and countless comedic hits. Over time, Anna built a brand as the relatable best friend, a quick-witted, self-aware celebrity who managed to dodge Hollywood's usual pitfalls.
Now that we've grown up, they want a serious answer. Well, how about this? Who the hell knows?
No huge scandals, no messy spats, just a steady track record of solid work. This reputation for steering clear of drama turned her into a sort of media darling, with fans and reporters alike praising her charm. But no one remains spotless forever in Tinseltown. Behind the scenes, rumors often whisper about minor disagreements and competitive tension, especially once your star power climbs. Still, Anna's image remained untarnished, and she managed to keep personal feuds out of the tabloids. That is, until she teamed up with Blake Lively for a simple favor. Anna's first real brush with controversy kicked off in 2018, when she shared the screen with Blake Lively in the dark comedy thriller A Simple Favor. Before filming, the two actresses had only met casually through Blake's husband, Ryan Reynolds, leaving Anna to assume that Blake was easygoing. Yet insiders claim that once cameras started rolling, tension simmered. Blake, known for her keen eye on costume design and set aesthetics, exercised creative control that some say overshadowed the other cast members.
Be an actor. Like I want to have more authorship.
For a while, Anna gave her the benefit of the doubt, chalking it up to Blake's working style. But the red flags allegedly surfaced more visibly during the film's publicity tour. An interview exchange, where Blake joked she could never compete with Anna's singing voice, struck Anna as more envy than self-deprecation. Subtle jabs and competitive banter fueled the notion that maybe these two weren't exactly best friends once the director yelled cut.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Any, through the years, have you ever been up for the same role, to your knowledge?
I mean, we're exactly the same type, so yeah, I mean, I assume that Blake has lost many roles to my glamour, beauty, and elegance.
When
So,
you hear my-
sorry about it, Blake.
My singing voice, Anna.
Oh, it was neck and neck, pitch perfect.
If I were-
Into the woods,
if
last
I
time.
were to open my cherub
Oh,
lungs,
boy.
she wouldn't have a career. So,
Some people, now that it's a function on Twitter and Instagram, there's a couple people that I have muted. Yeah. Blake Lively.
you can mute people on Instagram?
Yeah, it's a new feature.
Really?
I know. Get excited.
Despite this, A Simple Favor turned out a success, and everyone mostly shrugged off the rumors as typical Hollywood gossip. Little did they know, the real storm was still gathering. While Anna wrapped up various projects, Blake Lively dove headfirst into the adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel, It Ends With Us, directed by Justin Baldoni. The book dealt with domestic abuse, heartbreak, and intense emotional arcs. Fans were thrilled to see Blake take on such a challenging role, and Justin, best known for Jane the Virgin, was lauded for giving the story a cinematic platform. From the outside, it all looked like a match made in heaven. Blake's star power combined with Justin's thoughtful approach to storytelling. Yet whispers soon suggested friction behind the scenes. As production wrapped, rumors leaked that disputes were brewing over how the film's press tour should spotlight the important topic of domestic abuse, rather than serve as a platform for personal branding. At the time, though, these rumors seemed vague and unsubstantiated. Then, everything went public in the worst possible way. In a shocking move, Blake filed a legal complaint accusing Justin Baldoni of harassment and orchestrating a smear campaign against her. For a while, social media buzzed with confusion, as these two seemed to have worked so well together just months before. But the allegations were serious. From claims of disturbing behavior on set to employing a digital army to discredit her in the press, Blake's complaint portrayed Justin as manipulative and intent on silencing her. Justin fired back almost immediately. Not only did he vehemently deny the accusations, but he also launched his own $400 million lawsuit against Blake and her husband, Ryan Reynolds. The countersuit pointed to extortion, defamation, and sabotage, painting Blake as someone who issued demands she had no right to make. The legal crossfire escalated quickly, and even though neither side publicly revealed every nitty-gritty detail, the damage to their reputations was done. Suddenly, fans had no idea whom to believe. Just as the swirl of lawsuits and blame took over the internet, Anna Kendrick found herself caught in the crossfire. In the midst of all this drama, A Simple Favor 2 went into production. While many fans initially rejoiced at Anna and Blake reuniting, the excitement turned sour when news of Blake's ongoing controversy overshadowed everything. Online, people vowed to boycott any project featuring problematic stars. No one is more allergic to Hollywood drama than Anna, whose career thrives on positivity and comedic vibes. But the negativity was fierce. When she tried promoting the sequel on social media, the comments turned toxic. Some people even dragged her name into battles about who was Team Blake or Team Justin, despite Anna having zero part in that lawsuit. Insiders claim Anna was furious about being indirectly penalized for a feud she had no role in igniting. And to make matters worse, she and Blake weren't exactly on glowing terms to begin with. With the release of A Simple Favor 2 around the corner, the film's team scrambled to control the narrative. Director Paul Feig insisted that Blake was wonderful to work with and that the movie was solely his vision. Anna tried to stay neutral, never explicitly criticizing her co-star, yet rumors of ongoing resentment persisted. People began speculating that Anna felt Blake owed everyone on the production a direct apology for bringing negative press to their door. Meanwhile, Justin Baldoni attempted to rebuild his reputation. He took interviews emphasizing mental health and the toll these accusations had taken on him, presumably to show audiences that he was the real victim in this fiasco.
I had a intense year. This morning I sent a text message. I had anxiety.
Why is that?
I haven't talked about this yet, but...
Unsurprisingly, every statement sparked new debates. Is this an orchestrated PR move or a sincere plea for empathy? Now, we're left with a tangled web of accusations, legal battles, and fractured alliances. Anna Kendrick, once lauded for avoiding scandal at all costs, stands on shaky ground, forced to navigate a fiasco she never started. Blake Lively faces public scrutiny that questions her alleged habit of stepping on toes in creative projects, while Justin Baldoni remains in a high-stakes legal war, fighting to protect both his production company and his own name. Will their reputations recover? Can A Simple Favor 2 survive the weight of Blake's controversies, or will audiences hold it against the entire cast? And what does it mean for future projects when collaborative relationships degrade into combative lawsuits? Hollywood is full of second chances, so it's possible they'll each find a way forward. But for now, it's clear these three stars have a lot more to untangle than just movie scripts. The only question is whether fans are willing to separate art from the stormy press swirling around it. If there's one lesson in all of this, it might be the fragility of public image. It takes one major controversy to turn an admired actress into a lightning rod for criticism, and one bitter lawsuit to flip a filmmaker's reputation on its head. As for Anna Kendrick, she might have to choose between continuing to work with a co-star tied to endless scrutiny or stepping away to preserve her once pristine track record. At the end of the day, truth in Hollywood can be as elusive as a script rewrite, one that shifts with every new piece of evidence. All we can do is watch how these lawsuits play out and see if time can heal the rifts among them. The cameras may have stopped rolling, but this real-life saga is far from over. Don't forget to drop your thoughts below. Do you believe the rumors about Blake? Or do you think Anna's being unfairly dragged into needless drama? And where does Justin Baldoni fit into this tangled story? Share your take, tap the like button if you enjoyed this deep dive, and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes revelations. You never know what secret Hollywood will unearth next.